What's up gamers? So we are making a DLC. Journey to Volcalidus is 6 times the size of the original base game. As well as this, it comes with a whole host of new mechanics, some of which I'm going to be talking about today. It's going to be $10 and it's going to launch on April 5th. So what are some of these new mechanics that I'm talking about? Well, the first thing is lava. All the machines now are lava powered. There'll still be a use for water. Water will still be used to power belts as it is in the base game, but this water will have to be refined from ice. In this DLC, you're not able to pump water from lakes and rivers and the sea. Instead, you have to refine it from ice chunks dug up from the world. This is something you're going to have to strategize as well in your playthrough. The ice appears more commonly on the upper surfaces of the game, so it might be a smart tactic to build a mining operation on the surface above a mining operation lower down to make sure you're still getting ice to power your belts. A new interesting thing we're doing with this DLC is we're getting rid of tiered drills and harvesters. Instead of them, we're just having one tier of drill and harvester, and players will progress through tiered stores when rebuilding New Glade. So New Glade is this large domed town in Volcalidus. Inside New Glade, you'll be assisting the museum as well as building stores. There's different stores to craft, a tier 1, 2, and 3 store, as well as some other things like a jeweler and a ticket office. These are in different spots around the town and you can choose where you want to place each store. This is the way that you progress through the game. Now, one of those stores is the ticket office. This ticket office allows you boat access to Mott's Island. Mott's Island is accessible by boat. And on this island, you can buy brand new vehicles for the game, as well as a fun little time trial area. One of these new vehicles is the Hydroneer. It's a very, very large truck, and it's got a crane on it. This crane can pick up things that are very heavy that the player can otherwise not carry. Things like massive drills and harvesters, and also these strange new buff stones that you'll find in the world. Now, we don't actually know what to call these new items, so if you have any ideas throughout this video, pop them in the comments below and we'll have a look. These large icy buff stones can be taken to the shattered outpost to be refined. When they're placed in the refinery, their icy exterior will melt down and reveal inside a stone. This item can then be used while masterwork forging. You can take this item and throw it into the masterwork forge, and it will apply a random boost to an item that you're crafting. This, for instance, could make a larger hole when using a pickaxe, or it could make a drill work quicker.
But beware.
These boosts sometimes have defects. They'll sometimes slow down your drills or make your pickaxe dig smaller holes. We think this is a really cool addition to the DLC, and players will have a lot of fun rolling for different items to get their preferred stats. So if you have any ideas for what this item could be called, pop it in the comments and we'll have a look at some of these suggestions, and maybe yours could be what we call it in the end. Of course, there's going to be new resources and dig sites with this DLC. Instead of going into them today, I'm going to leave that up to you guys to discover when you get this DLC. Now, one thing to take note of with this DLC is you won't be able to take items from the base game over to the DLC island. This is so we could have a lot more freedom with the design of the DLC, instead of having to rely on factors from bringing in items from the base game over there. Now, if you're not interested in picking up this DLC, don't worry. With this DLC, there's going to be some updates that will be applied to the base game as well. These updates will include things like a better building system. Now you'll be able to snap items while you're placing them instead of them just being kind of placed in mid-air. You'll be able to see a bit easier as well at night now. We've raised the kind of darkness that you see in shadows. This will also apply for when you're down deep in a cave. You won't have to kind of crank up your gamma anymore. We've also been able to reduce the game size as well. And there's loads of other small changes, like the shard having a brand new model. These can all be found when the DLC is released in the patch notes in the main menu. Like with all of our previous other updates, we're going to be doing a beta for this DLC. If you want more information about that, you can head over to our Discord server. We host everything over there to do with our betas. If you'd like any information about this, you can find it on our welcome page in our Discord server. All the information is over there about how our point scoring system works. Now, if this DLC is something that you want to pick up, head over to the description down below. There is a link to the store page, which is live right now. If you wishlist the game, it tells Steam that you're interested in it, and then Steam kind of pushes it out a bit further. So not only do you get a nice notification when it goes live, but it'll also help us out in kind of spreading the message to everyone else who might not have seen this video. We've been working on this DLC for months now, and we are really excited to show it off to you guys. I know we've been kind of quiet for the last few months as well. We kind of wanted to get everything together before showing it off. Of course, we also still have merchandise. We still got these t-shirts, we got the pipe plushies, we got the pin badges. So if you're interested in any of that, links are in the description below as usual. Thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you all in the next video.